Hello, gorgeous soul sisters. How are we all going today? I am so excited that one, it's Friday, but more importantly, two, to share this message and to share some really cool tips that you can do to start to really transform your life. And I'm so pumped because this is something that I've been curious about my whole life. And I spent the last few days speaking with some incredible women who have been really generous with their time. And they've been sharing with me, parts of their journey and sharing with me where they're struggling in their lives and where they feel like they need more. And, it's been a real eye-opener for me. And what I did was I asked a question, which was, what is one thing you wish you had more of in your life? And I got so many amazing answers, but there were three that popped up every single time. Like they were always there. Predominant winners. And these are the three things. Women wish for more time, money, and patience. And realizing how important these three things are in anybody's life, especially an incredibly busy woman's life, really helped me to be able to fine-tune some really quick and easy exercises, techniques that you can use to help find the time, the money, and the patience that you need to have an incredible day. And so I wanted to share that with you. And if you feel like more women need to hear this, because it's so easy, it's so simple, but if you feel like more women need to hear this, then please hit the share button and share it with as many women as you can, because too many women do not do what I'm about to say. And that is this. When I spoke to women and I dived deeper into why they feel they don't have enough money, time, or patience, it always came back to this. However it got there, it always came back to this. They never or hardly ever make time for themselves. They never show self-love. They never show themselves compassion. They do not do what is necessary to show themselves self-care. And so the key to finding more money, time, and patience is self-care, is compassion, is love. And here is why. When you start your day off and, you get out of bed and, you're tired, you're grumpy, whatever it is, or you're not, either or, and you take a little bit of time, or if you find a little bit of time in your morning routine to spend some time alone with yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, and do like a quick adjustment or a quick alignment so that you're feeling really good and happy and energized, you are then going to be an incredibly productive person throughout your day. Now, when you're up and you're like, woohoo, yeah, girl, I feel good. I knew that I would. If you're that woman in the morning, I can guarantee you're going to kick so many goals that day. You're going to have an amazing day. Your energy is going to be up. You may have a list of 4,000 things you need to do, but you are going to get 3,998 of them done because you're on fire, your mind is clear, you have lots of energy, you feel good, and your productivity levels just skyrocket. And so what I now know to be true is that when you take that little bit of time in the morning or in your morning routine to reconnect with yourself, then you are going to be an incredibly productive woman. And then all of a sudden, things like patience come naturally to you because one, you're on fire and you're productive and you're getting shit done and you're feeling really good. And as you're moving throughout your day, when things that would normally irritate you pop up, like traffic or screaming kids or snotty-nosed teenagers or asshole bosses, when these things pop up, your patience is operating at a higher level because of your energy, because you're feeling good, because you're connected with self, and because you're being productive. Time is your best friend because you're feeling good. You have energy. You're in alignment with yourself in that day. Hang on, my phone's going to die. Let me pop the battery. 1 second, ladies. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah. So when things pop up for you, time. I was talking about time. I'm on fire. Time is your best friend because you're high energy, you're productive, you're getting things done and you're feeling good, and you will get things done quicker and more efficiently, and you'll be able to prioritize your list and work your way through it, and you'll be ticking things off really, really quick because your head is clear, you're feeling good, your energy is up, you're ticking things off your list already, and you're not stressed and feeling impatient and frustrated and angry because your energies are at a really high level. And then that comes into money because so many people feel the only way to source money is through getting a job and working. And if that is your only source of income, then if you are more productive, if time is your best friend and you have incredible patience, you will be able to deliver at work in the most unimaginable ways, and you will be on fire, feeling good, being productive, and you will be able to really give your best performance at work every single day, which means, yes, you get your money, but you feel good getting your money. And if you're constantly performing really well at work, then, you get a pay rise or you get a bonus or you get, little treats or whatever it is. And then if you are, an entrepreneur, or you love working with the MLM businesses, or you love just, being creative or whatever it is, if you have a different source of income or a different source of getting money in, then the same thing applies. Like your productivity is up, you're feeling good, you're connecting with people, your energies are so high and you're vibing with people and you're attracting in really cool clients and customers, and it all aligns and the money starts flowing. But here's the other thing. When you're operating at a really high energy and you're feeling really good and everything's awesome, then you naturally attract really cool random things. Like you might go to the coffee shop and you're so happy and you just vibing it and you'll get a free coffee. Or you'll randomly, walk into a shop and you might win something. Or, there might be a bank error in your name because your energies are high, you're calling in the good vibes, you're really focusing on, creating that energy, the money, the time, and the patience that you need. Things will always start to show up. Because what we focus on is what we see. And if we focus on the lack of money, the lack of patience, and the lack of time, that is all we are ever going to see. It's like when you buy a car. For me, I've had a thing for Range Rovers. And when I was really considering, what would it take for me to own a Range Rover a few months ago, all of a sudden, every second car was a Range Rover. And I had gone from hardly seeing any to seeing one every second car, to the point where it got annoying and I almost don't want a Range Rover anymore because everyone else has one. But it's that same concept. So if you're always thinking about the lack of, that's what's going to keep showing up. Whereas if you're always in a positive mindset around time, money, and patience, and you're actually taking action steps, you're doing something to benefit yourself, and you're doing something to help lift your vibration, help you be more productive, and help you find more time, money, and patience, then things are going to show up. Opportunities are going to show up, and you're going to be able to see them. So all this stems from taking a little bit of time in your morning routine to show yourself some self-love, self-compassion, and self-care. Because when you're feeling good, everything else flows. So here are the 2 tips that I wanted to share with you guys that you can do that doesn't take long, that any busy person can do. And they are this. So the first one, and I do this often and I absolutely love it. The first one is to actually write yourself a little love note every single day. So whether you have a journal that you want to write it in, or you have a post-it notes, or you have scrapped pieces of paper, or you want to write it on your mirror, whatever it is, take a few minutes every single day to write yourself a little love note. And it can be as simple or as extensive as you want. You could simply write, girl, I love you, like keep kicking goals. Or you could sit there and write a 10-page essay. It doesn't matter. When you take that time to connect in with yourself and to ground yourself and to remind yourself of how amazing and wonderful and beautiful you are, and you write yourself a love letter to remind yourself, you start feeling really good, and you start feeling really connected, and you start feeling really grounded, and all of a sudden, you know, your productivity's up, your energy's up, and all the good stuff flows. Now, the other thing that you can do, and you can do it in your morning routine, or you can do it all day long. Now, I do this all day long, and I actually only just shared this with my mentoring group, the group of ladies that I'm mentoring. And it is this secret, and I'm sharing it with you because I think it's super important, and it's super fun and super easy. It's called celebrating your wins. So every time you do something, or you tick something off the list, or you feel good about something that you did, or you were stressed about doing something and then you finally did it and you're like, oh, I did it. You celebrate your win simply by going, yes. Like, that's it. You know, you take that moment to go, yes. Or you're like, yeah, I did it. Or like, woohoo. And that's it. It's that simple. And I do it all day long, and I may sound like a complete idiot, or I may look like a complete idiot, but I don't care, because I'm celebrating and I feel good, and I'm reconnecting with myself and reminding myself of, I don't care how big or how little, but I did it, and I'm celebrating. And, you know, it just adds to the energy and the fun. And if you end up laughing at yourself, all the better, because humor makes everything better. But I really wanted to share with you guys that it's, you know, it takes 2 simple things that you can do throughout the day to find more money, more time, and more patience. And these are just byproducts of your outlook. These are byproducts of your energy. These are byproducts of your productivity. And you can achieve those things by doing those 2 simple tasks. They're not even tasks. They're just, you know, 2 simple things that you can do every single day to show yourself a little bit of love, compassion, and self-care. Now, obviously, there is a whole heap more that we can do, and you can really go deep into it, and, you know, we could work on it for months, and it would absolutely revolutionize your world. But I wanted to be able to give you guys small, actionable tips that you can use today and every day to really start to tap into more time and more money and more patience, because as women, our roles have, you know, intensified. It's, you know, we are everything to everybody. We are expected to be perfect all the time and to do everything perfectly. And we put this expectation on ourselves that we're not allowed to break a sweat while we do it. And I'm paraphrasing Brené Brown because I love Brené Brown. But this is what it is. There's so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, to do perfect, and to not break a sweat, that we don't take time for ourselves. We don't take time for self-care. So by looking at it from a different perspective and readjusting some of the things that we do in our morning routine, we can really start to tap into more money, more time, and more patience. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions or you want to explore it more, then please leave a comment or send me a message. I'm totally here. I'm doing mini powwow sessions with a few girls, and it's just been so much fun. So if you want to join in and you want to have some fun, then let me know. And if you really value the message and you really feel like more women need to hear it, then I would absolutely love it and feel honored if you shared. But for now, I am going back to where I came from and getting my head stuck into the books. So have an amazing Friday afternoon and have an amazing weekend, and I will speak to you ladies soon. So bye for now.